Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Wednesday Active Adult class. We got the gang all here today. How are you doing, gang? Good. All right, so grab you some weights, soup cans, water bottles, whatever you need. Grab a chair if you need it, and we will get started. Y'all ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, march it out. No beeps today, no breaks today. We're going to just go right through this thing. We're blowing right through it. Tap it. Bring those arms across. 4, 3, 2. Leg curls. Curl it. 4 and 3. Here's 2. Heels to the front is heel, heel. 4 and 3. Here's 2. Let's walk it up for 4. Here we go. It's up and back. Take it up. You can add a little kick, a tap, a knee, anything you want. 3, 2. Tap it back behind you is tap, tap. 4 and 3, 2. We're going to tap it out wide and roll those shoulders. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to lunge it side to side, bring it across. 4, 3, 2. Hold it to one side. It doesn't matter which side. Bring that opposite arm up and over. Bring it center, take it to the other side, lunge it down, arm goes up and over. This is do as I say, not as I do, y'all. Bring it center, walk those feet in, hands to the thighs. Take it down to that flat back, round it up. Take it down, take it all the way up. Let's roll those shoulders. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And one more in and let it out and march it out. Okay, so our cardio today is we're just going to do like a little aerobic section. We're just going to layer. So we're going to add on, add on, add on, okay? Take a break anytime you need to. If you want that heart rate higher, higher arms, okay? I'll do the best I can with it, okay? Heels to the front. Here we go. It's heel, heel. Now remember up here, if you want it higher, really push and pull. 4, 3, 2. Side lunges. Here we go. It's lunge, lunge. Remember, you can bring it up high. You can punch it down low. 4, 3, 2. Back to those heels. Heel. 4, 3, 2. Side lunges for 8. 4, 3. We're adding on here. V-step. Here we go. It's out and in. Those arms can go up. You can go center. You can punch it. 2. Back to those heels. Heel. Lunge it to the side. V-step. I can't read my piece of paper, y'all. 4, 3, 2. Walk it up for 4. Is up and back. 4 and 3, 2. Back to those heels. Heel. Side lunges. V-step. 4, 3, 2. Walk it up for 4. Here we go. Now we're going to change this in a minute. We're going to tap it up. You can tap or scoop it. So it's 4, 3, 2. You can tap it. 4, 3, 2. Or you can scoop it. This is a scoop. 2, 3, and scoop it. 4, 3, 2. Take it up. 4. Tap or scoop it. Tap or scoop it. Heels. Side lunges. V-step. 4, 3, 2. Regular, walk it up 4. Tap it up for 4. Tap or scoop it. Take it up. Tap or scoop it. Leg curls. Four, 3. You want skaters? 2. Heels to the front. Heel. Side lunge. 4, 3, 2. V-step. 4, 3, 2. Walk it up 4. And back. One more. Tap it up. Scoop it back. And scoop it. Tap it up. Scoop it back. Leg curls. 4, 3, 2. Just for you, Joanne. Skaters. Here's 4 and 3, 2. Heels to the front. How you doing?
Good.
Side lunge. 4. V-step. 4, 3, 2. Take it up for 4. And back. One more time. Take it up, tap or scoop, tap it. Tap or scoop it back. One more time, take it up. Tap or scoop it. Leg curls. 4, 3, 2. Skaters. 4, 3, 2. Grapevine. We're going to change it. Four, more. 4. Remember, you can circle those arms. 2. From the top, heels, heel. Lunge it side to side. 3, 2. V-step. 3, 2. Walk it up for 4. Tap it up for 4. Tap or scoop it. One more time. Tap or scoop it. Leg curls. Skaters. 4, 3, 2. Grapevine. 3, 2. Keep the grapevine. Add 3 curls. 3, 2. Take it back. 3, 2. Take it back. This should change our lead leg. We'll see. Left foot, heels. Not quite. I'll figure it out. 4, 3, 2. Walk it up 4. I'm messed up now, y'all. 2. Lunge it side to side. Lunge. Lunge. 4, 3, 2. V-step. Out and in. So your opposite foot should be the one leading now. Leg curls. Curl. Curl. Skaters. Grapevine. I'll try to fix it, y'all. 3, 2. Left foot, mambo. Oh, it's y'all's right foot. I'm sorry. We're going to use this to change our lead leg, okay? Okay, now you're going to mambo one time and pause, heel, heel. That should switch the foot, okay? I'm sorry, y'all. 3, 2. Lunge it side to side. Are we getting a workout though? Oh, yeah. 4, 3, 2. V-step. Here we go. Out and in. 4, 3, 2. Walk it up for 4. And back. One more. Tap it up for 4. Tap or scoop it back. Tap it up. Tap or scoop. Leg curls. 3, 2. Skaters. 4, 3, 2. Grapevine, go whatever way your leg is going. You don't have to follow me. 4, 3, 2. Mambo. 4, 3. We're going to take that little pause. Here. Mambo and pause. Other foot, mambo. 4, 3, you should be on the other leg. Heels to the front. Heel, heel. And lunge it, lunge. V-step. Walk it up for 4. Tap it up for 4. Tap or scoop it back. Tap it up. Tap or scoop. Leg curls. Skaters. Grapevine. Four and 3, 2. Mambos with those cha-chas. Mambo and mambo. Is everybody's heart rate getting up?
Oh, yeah.
Are you sweating a little bit? Yeah. One more time through. Heels, heel. Lunge it side to side. V-step. 3, 2. Walk it up for 4. One more. Tap it up 4. Tap or scoop it back. One more time up. Tap or scoop it. Leg curls. Skaters. 3, 2. Grapevine. Mambo cha-cha. Four more. 4, 3, 2. Tap those toes to the front. Tap, tap. Okay. In all that confusion, did y'all get a word? Did your heart rate get up there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I don't have my glasses on, so I couldn't see my paper. So I was kind of like halfway making that up. Tap it back behind you. It's tap, tap. Four, 3, 2. Just an easy side to side. Four, 3, 2. Easy march in the center. March. March it wide. Here's 4 and 3, 2. And last one. Okay, take a couple of easy walks around your chair if you need it. Grab water. Are we doing okay, y'all?
I'm sweating.
I am too. Okay, come to one side of your chair. You can grab a weight if you want to, okay? You don't have to use the weight. Okay. The leg that's away from the chair, I want you to lift that heel up, so stay on that toe. We're going to do some one-legged squats today, okay? So let me turn to the side just so you can see. So just like a regular squat, you're sitting back in that chair, okay? Make sure that knee's not going here, so you're not coming this way, you're coming back, okay? Hold on to that chair if you need it. 4, 3, 2, here we go. It's down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. So keep that knee soft. You're working the leg that you're standing on, okay? So you really don't have any weight on this leg, okay? Up, up, down, down, up, up. Couple more. Take it down and hold it. And pulse it. Down, down, down. Is everybody feeling it?
Oh, yeah.
4, 3, 2, hold it halfway. Now little lifts. Lift, lift. Just squeeze it. 4, 3, 2. Shake it out. Everybody feel that one?
Yes.
Okay, let's stay on the same side. We'll go side to side. We'll do everything on one side and then everything on the other side. Hold on to that chair if you need it. The leg that's away from the chair, I want you to turn it out. So that toe is out. This time we're going to get the inner thigh. So you're going to take that leg, you're going to kind of sweep it up across that other leg. Think of it like you're kicking a soccer ball. You're using that arch center of your foot to kick that soccer ball, okay? It's lift, lower. My son's a soccer player. I need to get him to come here and demonstrate, I guess.
Never played soccer.
So think of it as the center of that foot is going up to the ceiling, okay? You should feel it right through here. 4, 3, 2, hold it up there. Little lifts. Lift it, lift it, lift it. Is anybody feeling it? 4, 3, 2, and last one, shake it out. Okay, now we're going to get the opposite side of that leg, okay? Point the toe. Now this time, you want your toe to face straight across, okay? So my toe is facing Joanne. I don't want my toe facing the ceiling. I want my foot flexed, okay? Single lifts. Here we go. It's lift and lower, lift and lower. Now that leg you're standing on, keep that knee soft. 4, 3, 2, hold it up there, lift it, lift it, lift it. Remember, touch down if you need it. 4, 3, 2, hold it up there. If you can, let go of your chair. Balance. If you need to touch it down, touch it down. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it down. Shake it out. Okay, so is everybody feeling one leg? Okay, take it to the other side. We're going to do the same thing. Are you feeling it? Okay. Heel is up. Remember, you're sitting back in that chair. Here we go. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Now, Joanne has the advanced move back there. If you want to lift that foot up and take it down and up, you can. Hold it halfway down and pulse it, pulse it. Remember, keep that heel up. No weight on this leg, okay? 3, 2, hold it down. Now lift, lift. Just squeeze that glute. 4, 3, 2, shake it out. All right, let's get ready for that soccer kick, all right? Turn that leg out. You're kind of swinging it across that other leg and up to the ceiling. Here we go. Lift, lower. Four, 3, 2, hold it up there and lift it. Lift, lift. Center of that foot, inside of that leg, reaching up to the ceiling. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, shake it out. How we doing, y'all? Good? Okay. One more. Remember, flex the foot so when you lift it up, the toe is going across from you. Single lifts. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Four, 3, 2, hold it up there. Little lifts. Lift. Remember, touch it down if you need that break. 4, 3, 2. You ready? Hold it up there. Balance it. Arms wherever you need it. If you need to hold on to the chair, hold on to the chair. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Shake it out. Good job, y'all. Okay, here's what you've been waiting to hear. Have a seat. Grab your weights. All right, I'm going to slow us down some. All right, so that we can feel it, right?
Can't breathe.
You can't breathe? What time is it? Okay, I tell you what, grab one weight. Let's do those concentration curls to start with. We haven't done them in a while. So from your elbow to your shoulder, that upper arm, you want to glue it into the inside of that thigh, okay? Loose grip on the weight. We're going to go all the way up and down. Here we go. It's up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. So this is kind of isolating that bicep. 2. One more. Up, up, down. Hold it halfway. Little lifts. Lift it. Lift it. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to go to the shoulder and halfway down. The shoulder, half. 4, 3, 2. Hold it halfway, squeeze it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and shake it out. Did everybody feel that in that bicep?
Yep.
Okay, now I want you to make sure that the back of this upper arm is glued into the inside of that thigh, okay? You don't want the elbow on top of the thigh. You want that arm right on the inside, okay? Weights down, up for 2. Here we go. It's up, up, down, down. This is keeping you from swinging that upper arm. Sometimes we have a tendency to swing the arms when we're doing biceps. Hold it halfway, pulse it. 4, 3, 2. Now to the shoulder and halfway down. The shoulder and half. 3, 2. Just hold it halfway, squeeze it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and shake it out. Everybody feel that right here?
Yep.
Okay, good. Let's go ahead and work the opposite muscle, which is the tricep. So turn to one side. I want you to hinge at the hips. Stay up nice and tall with the back. So you're not here, you're still up nice and tall. You just got a slight bend, okay? That arm is down. To start with, we're going to pull it back, back, down, down. Down, down. Now on this, you want to make sure that shoulder is relaxed. That elbow is going straight back. 2. Now hold it up there. Check that shoulder, it's away from the ear. Elbow is back. Kick it back. It's back and in. Back and in. Four, 3, 2, hold it back, flip that palm to the ceiling, lift, lift, lift. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, shake it out. Roll that shoulder out if you need to, and forward. And switch it to the other side. I guess I better use my lightweight so that I'm even. Hinge at the hips, arm is down, shoulder is relaxed. Bring that elbow back. Here we go, it's back, down. Four, 3, 2, hold it up there. Make sure that shoulder's away from that ear. Elbow is up, not out here. Straight back. Kick it back. Back, in. Now remember, you're lifting it, you're not swinging it. Okay, so you're not here. 4, 3, 2, hold it back there, flip it, lift, lift, lift. Keep lifting, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, shake it out. Roll that shoulder if you need it. How we doing, y'all?
Good.
Good? Okay. Let's get the shoulders. All right, sit up nice and tall, one weight in each hand. We're just gonna shrug it. Shrug, down, shrug. Now remember, you're not squeezing into the neck. It's an easy little lift, okay? Lift, lower. Four, 3, 2, hold it halfway up there. Just easy lift, lift, lift. 4 and 3, 2, and last one. Shake it out. Okay, I'm just putting the weights down. Y'all can have the weights if you want it. Palms are going to face each other. We're going to go up one at a time, okay? Here we go. It's lift, lower. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall in that chair. You got that core tight. Belly button is sucked in.
That's the hard part.
That's the hard part. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Take it down. Roll them out. Okay, now for the chest, you can use weights if you want to. You don't have to. I want you to bring those hands out at an angle. All right, so you're not here and you're not here. You're kind of like 45 degrees in between. Your palms are facing forward. Bring it in and out, in and out. So you're squeezing right through here, in and back. 4, 3, 2. Now hold it there and little pulses. Pulse it, pulse it. Anybody feeling it through that chest? 4, 3, 2, and last one. Roll it out. Okay, we're going to go opposite this time. 45 degrees again. This time your palms are facing the back. Push it back, in, back, in. Now you can drop those weights if you need to or want to. I promise you, you'll still feel it without them. 4, 3, 2. Hold it halfway. Little pushes. Push, push, push. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Shake it out. All right, so you should have felt chest, maybe some top of the shoulders, maybe a little bit of upper back there, okay? So we kind of hit everything right then. So roll it out if you need to, shake it out, get everything back and loosened up. Grab those weights. Rest those forearms on the thighs. We're going to curl it back. Curl, down, curl. Curl it. Four, 3, 2. Now let's go out and in. Here we go. Out, in, out, in. Four, 3, 2, and last one. Shake it out. Sit them down. Let's get the hands, and then we'll do the calves and the shins, and then we'll get to our abs, okay? Bring it up. And it's open, close, box, and claw. Open, close, box, and claw. Box and claw. Open, close, box. We have no cats in here, huh? Close, box, and claw. 4, 3, 2. One more. Open, close, box, and claw. Shake it out. All right, let's sit up on the front of that chair. Feet are flat on the floor. To start with, we'll just lift those toes, so keep those heels on the floor. Here we go. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Really flex it. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to switch it. Toes stay down, lift the heels down. Lift, down. Now hold the heels up and lift, lift, lift. 4, 3, 2. Now you ready? Rock it back and forth. It's heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Four, 3, 2, and shake it out. Oh, look, I'm not too far behind today. All right, y'all ready for some abs? Okay. You're so enthusiastic today, huh? Okay, you can grab that weight if you want to. You don't have to have the weight. I want you to scoot up on the front of that chair as far as you can. So that weight or those hands are going to be right here. I want you to bring it halfway back. Okay, now you can bring your legs out if you need to. You can keep the feet flat on the floor. So you're not resting on the chair, you're up. All I want you to do is hold it right here, okay? Now we're just going to pull that belly button in towards the backbone and then release it. Squeeze it in and release it. Squeeze it in and release it. Now squeeze it in, hold it. Don't hold your breath. Really tight through here. Little lifts. Lift, lift, lift. Don't let go of that contraction. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring it up. Did everybody feel that?
Yes.
Okay. So every time we do an abdominal move, when we come back to here, so let's go ahead and go back to here. Pull that belly button into the backbone. So suck it in tight, but still breathe, okay? Hum, sing, whatever you need to make sure you're breathing. This time we're going to twist it right and left. Here we go. It's right, center, left, center. Keep everything nice and tight. Are y'all breathing? 4, 3, 2. Hold it to the center. Little twist, twist. Make sure you're twisting through the waist and you're not just turning the shoulders, okay? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and sit it up. I felt those. Did anybody else?
I lost an inch off my waist.
You lost an inch off your waist? All right. Should we go for another inch, Joanne?
I did lots more inches off.
Okay. Bring it back. Again, you're not resting on the chair. Suck it in. Y'all set your weights down for this one, okay? I forgot about that. Pull it in tight. Bring your arms, I tell you what, feet flat on the floor. We'll change a little bit. Your hands are right there by your knees, okay? You're going to just pump, pump, push it, push it. If you've ever done Pilates before, they do this on the floor. This is called the hundreds. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and sit it up. We didn't count to 100. You would actually do that 100 times.
Yeah, we don't want to count it.
You know, maybe one day we will.
It felt like 100.
It felt like 100? Okay, let's get those lower abs and then we'll get those planks and be done. Sit it back again. Pull that belly button in. Lift those knees, right, left. So the knees are going straight up to the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, now march it. March.
Oh, there it is generated.
Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it up. Nice job. Okay, y'all get ready for your planks. You can do it however you want. You can stay in the chair. And remember, if you're doing it on the floor, you need a barrier between you and the floor, a towel or a mat or something. You can do it with just your hands in the chair, okay? Nope, not that one. That would be too fast. That would not be good mood music for a plank, would it? All right. Okay, y'all ready? I do have it set for 30. I made sure. Go. Now, if you're in the chair, you can just be right here, okay? Remember, keep breathing. Rest it. One more. And take it back. Now, remember, keep your head in a nice straight line, whether you're on the floor or in the chair, even if you're sitting in the chair. So you don't want to let that head fall back, or you don't want to let it fall forward. You want to keep it in a neutral position. Anybody feeling that shake down the middle?
Oh, yeah.
And rest it. Good job. Go ahead and have a seat in your chair. Sit up on the front of that chair and let's make those big circles. Yvonne was ahead of me. She was ready to go. And reverse it. And then bring it center. Slide back in that chair. Up against the back of it, up nice and tall. Grab below that right knee. Hug it in. And let's rotate that ankle. And reverse it. Now take that leg, cross it over the opposite leg. That opposite arm comes down below that knee. You want to hug that knee in towards that opposite shoulder and then twist and look over the other shoulder. Opposite, opposite, opposite. And then slowly bring it center, uncross it. Take that left leg, hug it in below the knee, rotate it. And reverse it. Now take it, cross it over, hug it in, twist and look over that opposite shoulder. And then bring it center, uncross it, sit on the front of your chair, bring both those legs out, flex the feet, inhale. When you exhale, just slide those hands down, just till you feel the stretch through the back of the hamstrings, okay? Now, if you can't feel the stretch, pretend like somebody's got a string right here in your throat and they're trying to pull you to the opposite wall. So you want to push that chest out to feel that stretch. If you need to grab those toes for a deeper stretch, go for it. and slowly round it up. Now turn to one side on your chair. It doesn't matter which side. Hold on to that chair if you need to. Now, you got two options here. You can take that leg, the shoelaces go towards the floor, and then you just push that hip to that wall opposite of you. Your other choice is to reach down, grab that shoe, and pull it in. And you should feel this right down the front of that quadricep. We worked those quads pretty good today with those one-legged squats. So this should feel good. And release it. Now slowly switch it to the other side. Again, down on the floor, push it forward, or you can grab that heel and pull it up. Is everybody feeling this stretch right down the front of that leg? And release it, bring it forward, sit back in that chair. I want you to bring those hands up into a goal post, so at 90 degrees, and then I want you to just reach slightly back, open up through that chest. Now take that right hand on the back, reach in front of that elbow and push it back. And then release it back down into that goal post, and then bring that left hand up and push it back. And release it back down to the goal post. Now drop that right shoulder, bring that right arm across the chest, take that left hand in front of or behind that elbow, pull it across, just till you feel the stretch through that upper back, okay? Now you want to make sure that shoulder's nice and relaxed here. You don't want it up by that ear. And release it, switch it to the other arm. And release it. Sit up nice and tall. Let's drop that right ear to the right shoulder. You can take that hand on the outside of that ear. I also saw something on the internet where you could grab onto that chair and kind of pull on that chair while you're dropping that head. Release it slowly to the center. And roll that left ear to the left shoulder, reach up. If you need a deeper stretch. And then bring it center. So let's roll that right ear to the right shoulder one more time. And then slowly bring it down to the center and the left ear to the left shoulder. Let's do one more. All the way back to the right, and then back to the left. Bring it center, slowly lift it up. Let's roll those shoulders back. And then roll them forward. Take a deep breath in. Leave both arms up there. Reach it to the ceiling. And let it out. Breathe it in. Flutter it down. And one more big inhale in. Hold it at the top. And that big, big exhale out. Nice job, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for joining us. We will see you all next Wednesday at 10:15. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.